Purple's one of my.
Hey, I
Hi
just
guys.
asked Ed. Hey guys, I just asked Ed how he liked the new purple borders, and he was telling me he liked it.
Yeah,
So
purple's one of my favorite colors.
mine too. So I don't think. Let me see here. See me a little bit, and nope, not there. Yazi, there's Yazi, right there. He finally submitted to his sweater. He's got a turtleneck on, not his Christmas sweater. So we wanted to really be sure he stayed warm, even though it's like 60 degrees, 61 it says. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and switch this around. Ed's going to be our navigator. Uh, Let us know if you have any questions and comments. I'm a little dark tonight, Pam. Well, I can't drive around with strobe lights on. I'm teasing. I'm going to turn it around and we'll start our tour here. I hope there's something to see. All right, going to flip you guys so I can flip the camera around. It is crazy
Well,
weather.
this is interesting, Bob. I just got a notification that you went live, so
Well,
I'd be
that's
2 minutes
good.
late.
That's pretty
Yeah.
good. Yeah. We may still have some people come in then. Yeah. All right. Camera.
AJ Kelly says hi, Bob.
Howdy, howdy.
And Aquaballs is here. He's a super cool guy. Amy,
He
were you
is.
able to figure out your filters? I'm sorry, what were you saying about? We could talk about Aquaballs all day long. He's so cool.
Oh, I was just going to say he came up one time on stream and showed some tanks, and that was the time that I locked myself out of my own stream.
Oh,
So, all right, these are my decorations, guys. It looks kind of a lot like spring and summer. Yeah. So those are my decorations. I did get those two new rockers a few months ago. So those are mine. And I'll just go down my street and go around my subdivision or whatever it's called. You guys talk about fish or whatever you want to talk about. I may have to put the window down because of the reflection. Yeah. That house up there, I don't know how to zoom in. Hmm. That could be a problem.
hmm.
It is way up there though. But this is a dead end. It's a cul-de-sac right over yonder. And then there are some larger, I mean, doctors and lawyers and things that have a lot of acreage off the main roads that are back around the normal houses like my house. There's my neighbors. I just see they've got some lights around on their front porch. Their back is to my house, but they have a big pond in their front. So I used to go over there and catch critters. They haven't decorated across the street. They have a little girl. It is awful dark. It's my neighbors across the street. Sorry, you can't see anything, I realize. This is the house that I've often commented if it came up on the market, I would have, back in the day, would have bought it. Uh, Sold mine and bought this one. Doesn't have nearly the property or the woods, but it's pretty cool. I had to go out a little bit while ago to pick up a prescription I had ran out of and came in and there were y'all can't see anything, but there are woods and grass beside me, but there were a whole bunch of real deer. I counted 6 of them in the grass. You can kind of see there's some grass.
Oh, that looks cool.
Patty said, I
We used
see
to have
one.
those in Missouri.
Yeah, they're pretty popular, it seems. Um, and that's actually a driveway that goes back to one of those big houses I was talking about. Now, I usually go left right here and go out. As I said, I'm on a dead end, but I'm going to go back through the subdivision. And I'm sad to see that this property here on the corner, probably can't see any houses or anything. They have a nice Christmas tree in the window, but he always decorated this every year for like the last 20 years. So don't know if something's happened to that guy or what. But I mean, all kinds of the things that moved and the nativity scenes and just all kinds of stuff. It's a snowman and a wreath. I wish there was a way. If anybody knows how to zoom in, tell me and I'll zoom it. Wonder if I just tap it or something. I'll wait till here goes the buttons. They don't really have anything up. Not a lot to see around through here. Not a
Chevy
lot.
Fish and Catfish Terry say hi. And so does Tiffany White.
Chevy Fish and Catfish Terry and Tiffany. Howdy, howdy. I bet Tiffany's seeing some gorgeous Christmas decorations as a realtor right now.
Oh, I bet so.
And I bet she's got some gorgeous stuff up. These houses, these are the back of houses up on that ridge. We'll go down in front of them in just a second, but looks like there may be some things decorated. I didn't realize there would not be, there's the back of my house up through the woods. I used to get out and walk this all the time back in the day. Let's see what we've got. Now that is a dead end when I go right. And I'm sure that some of those houses have decorations, but it's just maybe a couple 100 yards. So I'm not going to take this big truck out there and get up in people's business. There were some really pretty decorations. I forgot what I was saying when I was coming in the main road from getting my prescription picked up. And were smaller houses along the main road, but a lot of them look really cool. Let me try tapping the. Oh, that's really pretty. In fact, we can see it. The
Muppet says hi.
It, hey, Muppet.
And Alice does too.
Hey, Alice. The thing about the houses out here is we all have woods. I'm going to put it on solo. Will that make it bigger?
Oh, yeah. Totally. That. Good job.
Yeah, it only took me 15 minutes to remember that, huh?
Well, I didn't think about it.
It's pretty. A lot of house to clean, though.
Yep. I don't have a new mic. This is the mic that I use when I'm on Bob's stream because he likes to go through a telephone instead of the PC.
You sound a little loud, but not anything bad. Just a little louder than you normally do. It's not bad.
Maybe I can try to. Maybe I can put the mic behind my head. How's that? Is that any better?
Yeah.
Because the mic kind of just hangs in front, so I figure, well, maybe I'll just flip it to the back. Right. I'll try to remember that for next time. Sorry, guys.
No, it's fine. It sounds a little bit better. I mean, it's not as loud. It was fine before. It's just that's probably why they ask you if you had a new mic. You know me, I cut right to it. I don't jump. I don't. What is that word? That pussyfoot around. Where did that expression ever come from? Probably the way cats tip. You know how cats kind of tiptoe around and arch their backs? Maybe that's what it is. Oh, this is cool. There's Snoopy. See, there aren't a lot of people out looking at lights. Normally, I mean, people used to do that, or we did. I mean, they used to walk around and look at them. I really like those on the roof. They actually, they're icicle-looking things, but they look. The lights pulsate so that it looks like it's water dripping off.
I do. I like those too. My sister has those on her house.
Does she? I think this is the first year I've seen those. Well, they got a bush in front of their house. Yazi's enjoying watching, aren't you, Yazi? There he is.
Oh, Rico Sand asked, what was the little green thing on the side of the road?
the little green thing on the side of the road, utility stuff. Yazzie, I'm not so sure I want windows down on that side, but I think that's over the window. Let's see, is it this thing, that thing right there, Rico stand? That kind of stuff. There's a little one beside it, but I've passed it now. Oh well, there'll be plenty others. I've got some in my yard. That's interesting. I've seen a lot of those little lights, just the single white ones by the walk this year too.
Oh, they're thinking it was an elf or an alien. It had a little arm in the air.
We do have,
Maybe it was like an ornament.
oh, I thought you meant the utility things, like those little green things. I don't know. I missed that. That's Dr. McKay, I think's his name. He's a surgeon. When I worked at the hospital here, he used to work on third floor. And he was real nice, but he lives down that driveway. Wow, this is a nice house if we can see it. Here it is.
Rico and said that it looked like a little green Nazi. I guess how its arm was in the air.
Oh,
I bet it was a little kid pointing at Santa or something.
oh wow, I can't tell. See back there on the left, it looks like stained glass.
Mm-hmm.
Can't see much of it, but like there's some lights on the left and then some higher lights. I think they must have like a mother-in-law's apartment or something over the garage back there. This is a big house, and it hasn't been here that long since I've lived here. It's really cool too. Whoops. Yazzie, you're supposed to be alerting me. I was almost in their yard. Yazzie, you had one job. One job. Yeah, it looks like they're still cleaning up from moving in, maybe. All right, there's probably not much to see for a minute here. There's also a neighborhood next door that's, sorry,
Priscilla says hi, and she's lurking.
she's always lurking. That girl works more than anybody I know.
She literally said she's doing 500 things at once.
I believe that. I believe that. Oh, that one's pretty over there. It's oriented toward the, maybe we can see it better up here. I don't know if I've shown one. I'll try to remember to, but this subdivision has, oh wow, look over there. Has
Rob just said he saw a clown.
a clown? Who said
Yeah,
that?
Rob.
I see a snow. Oh, he's looking in the mirror. He's looking in the mirror. Just teasing, Rob. There's a snowman over there. Oh, this is pretty cool. That's a lot of lights.
Amy really likes this one.
Yeah, used to see this a lot in Florida on the palm trees, and there are no palms here. Wow, that's a lot of lights, you know.
Yeah.
Really cool, the one up by the door. And none of these on the other side are decorated. Well, they are, but not like that. I have a wreath I should pull out and put on my door. I usually take it and put it on the ARC store, but since we don't have a lot of in and out traffic this year, I probably won't. That's simple. That's cute. We have our own street lamps in here. The design, they got some kind of party place back there by their pool, I guess. And so they're kind of decorative for the holiday season as well. Supposed to look like the old gas lights or something. That one's kind of cool. If I'm going too fast or too slow, just let me know. There are nicer houses back here, but more closely grouped, so I'm hoping to see some more stuff. Are you still there, Ed?
I am.
Oh, okay.
Right now, people are pretty much just talking about different things they've saw so far. Like, there's been aliens, chupacabra, Bigfoot. It's just a Nazi, I guess. You have a clown. You have a really scary neighborhood, and it's beautiful at the same time.
Oh, going to get a lot of oohs and ahs here. That house is one of the big houses that's back off there's their drive right there. It goes over a bridge. They have a private lake or pond. There are a lot of those big ponds. It's called Mountain Brook where I live. You see their lights are reflected in the water down there. That looks so small from here, but it's huge.
John Mack would like to know if you and Yazzie ever go Christmas caroling.
We haven't in a long time. I don't think Yazzie ever has with me. But actually, I did when I first moved in here for the first 2 or 3 years. Uh, there were a lot of children on my street. Like my doctor, he lives at the dead end of the cul-de-sac and then way over in the woods, and he's got like 20 acres back there. His kids were small. They're out of college now. Um, anyway, neighbors used to do that. And we used to have snow back then. We just don't, like I said, it's 55. It's dropped from 61 to 55. So, but yeah, it was fun to bundle up and do that. But I've got on shorts and flip flops and a t-shirt. I think Yazzie was like, "Why do I have to wear a sweater when you're going like it's a day to the beach?"
Pulaski Tank says hi.
Hey, Vanoski. That's a pretty house there.
It is.
Got little dogwoods or something out front. I'm sure they get a lot of car lights at night. So that kind of in the summer at least protects them. There are some very unusual houses back here. Yeah, I see. I almost got their mailbox. One job, that's all you have. We're over halfway through this neighborhood, so be of good cheer. Has anybody got? Oh, Ed told me just a while ago that his antlers, Santa Maria antlers, were having fry.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That would be pretty if they had their wreaths turned on. They have wreaths on every window. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14 windows across the front, but no, maybe they're just daytime wreaths. Huh.
Thank you, Anthony, for that post. Anthony put links to Bob's Get Gills and his merch and the Art GoFundMe.
Oh, thank you. And
yeah.
Can you post Ed's link, please? Or,
all super chats. Bob gives all the super chats to the Ark also. The Ark is a no-kill shelter here in Cleveland, Tennessee, and it is just awesome. Bob works there at least one day a week, and he's let me go there a couple times and hang out with the cats. It's pretty cool.
Well, I volunteer there. I mean, none of us get paid. I'm just liking that house without decorations. It's pretty cool. These houses are what pull the value up on my little ranch house, which is a nice house. I mean, it's a ranch style house, one level, It's a lot more than I need, for sure. But these houses that are $500,000, 700,000 pull my value up. It's crazy, crazy, crazy.
That's what happened with me in St. Louis. I had the smallest house on the block, but I reaped the reward when I sold it.
Well, the story goes, and several people have told me, including the neighbor across the street that knows everything, the one that has there's one of the ones that's unusual. I forget what that style is called. There's a style for that kind of house. It's not old, but it looks so. That the developer that develops that develops all these subdivisions, always builds a house for his son to live in and work with him, and then to either keep it or sell it. And mine was that house. And it had people that had it had moved to North Carolina for work or something. Oh, somebody coming around. That's the first car we've seen.
Carrie, the science gal, is here, and she's saying hi to people.
Oh, you know what? I was just watching before I started out. Carrie's stream that I missed earlier. I was watching the replay with Mary Page Flynn. It was really, really nice. Carrie, you and I still have to do a part 2. We talked about it a little bit, but I have to have you on. There's that house with the lake again. We're headed back out. I wish I
John Mack just gave you $1.50 super sticker, or sticker, I don't know. What do you call the stickers? Of a bunch of Christmas trees.
Oh, I didn't know there was one of that.
You know, they added some new ones today, I noticed.
Okay. I started to say I haven't been on much, but I haven't except to watch that stream. I love to watch Carrie, and I love Mary Page Flynn too. So.
Oh, Melvin from Rebuilding Our Brand is here, and he's saying hi.
You could fit my living room in that foyer. Jesus. This house also, I go to a pain management doctor. That's where I have to go to get epidurals. But this house here, for some reason, it's making it look white. It must be their lights.
Ooh, that's neat.
It is, but it doesn't look like that in person. But and it's not showing how big it is. Well, you can kind of see. But they have a swimming pool and tennis courts out back. And while he was having this built, this section is newer than where I live. He told me that they rented that house because, like I started to say, the people that owned it had moved to North Carolina and were renting it. So it was real convenient for him and his wife to rent it. And he told me the story. He's told me a couple of times, God love him, about how, and God forbid that anybody's listening that knows who I'm talking about, that he was sitting on the toilet in the master bedroom and noticed that his wife had marks on her. This is a nice Christmas carol, huh? And that's how he found out she was having an affair with the guy that was installing the pool.
Oh,
yeah,
those type of marks.
Yeah, I guess a hickey or something like that. Who knows? But anyway, he's got an awesome wife now, and she's a physician assistant or nurse practitioner. And in fact, I actually prefer her to him. He's awesome, but women just make better doctors, I think. Just they listen better. So that's where we started, was up over that hill up there where the two lights are, across the street from each other. There's one of the lamps. I don't know if you can see it at all. It's showing that we have fog, but there is no fog here. Yeah, the old style lamps that we have all throughout. So we started out just over that hill. So we've been through the whole neighborhood, and this house is actually for sale. So it's not even halfway through the stream. I will go to the next neighborhood over, which the houses don't have nearly the size of yards that even my little house has, but they have all big houses. I'm glad my little house is paid for.
Every time I've drove to Bob's house, there's been deer like running around.
Yeah,
I
wish we would see some deer because they're out. I mean, there were the 6 of them when I almost got home there by those artificial ones. But this guy here has little grandchildren or great grandchildren, so he always decorates a little bit. That's the first house coming in the subdivision. Yeah, I was driving home. Go ahead.
Mike's Aquatics and Things gave you a $3 super sticker. It's the pair doing the punching.
Awesome.
Fist bumping.
Thank you. I love that one. This is the back of, can you see that over the fence between our subdivisions? That's the back of the house that we're about to turn in by up there. The back of it. Gosh. The only thing I would change about my house is do some rewiring to have a real fish room. I'd have to do 2 rooms, I guess, but Mountain Point, and I'm in Mountain Brook. Whoa, I almost ran up on the median. Yeah, see, I'm telling you. This is why I don't let you drive. The houses, see, are a lot closer to the road and much closer together. I honestly would rather have, since that's what I'm stuck with, my little house and almost 2 acres. It's kind of cool.
You really should call your house the little aquarium.
Yeah. I could almost call it the Aquatic Den, but there's that store here in town. Did I tell you I went in there, Ed, like 3 or 4 weeks ago?
The local fish store?
Aquatic Den, yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
no, you didn't tell me.
I hadn't been in there in a while. And I just went in to see how it was, and it was pretty much like it had been before. And he was busy. Nobody was wearing a mask, and he wasn't either, so I was the oddball. But I asked him if I could come one day and film, and he said, as long as you don't do anything negative or bad. I said, well, no, that's a good way not to get invited back. Dang, that's a big house there, but you can't see it.
Arlo's Aquatics gave you a $1.99 fist bumping sticker.
Thank you, Eric. Awesome. Appreciate it. Eric has, I don't know if he turned out to be, but he is a really good mod. He's one of the main moderators on KG Tropicals with Candy and myself.
Patty just gave you a $5 super chat for all the no-kill shelters and all your selfless volunteer workers.
Thank you. There's nothing back there, but they don't have hardly any decos out here. Huh.
Maybe it's the Jewish area.
It could be. I mean, it could be it. I don't know.
Is there any good like bakeries around there that serve good bagels?
Yes, but I can't remember the name of. Just can't remember the name. These houses are nice. I just couldn't deal with having somebody right there, right next door, and paying that much for what these must cost.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I just don't understand people buying houses that are 6 feet apart from each other and stuff.
Well, they're not quite that close, but that's my subdivision over there. The light's way over in the distance over there. And that's that one that has the 2 stories of windows is Dr. Hayes, a doctor I was talking about. Still my doctor. Yeah, I'm just really surprised. I thought, so we actually have more decorations in my old place. My house was built in 85, I think. Not old, like the Ark was built in 1900, that house was. And no, it wasn't built for me. I know that was going to come from somebody. It was even before I was born.
I agree with John from Select Pet. He says that living on an acre is too close for him. And I have a little over 2 acres here. It's hard to find land, though, in Chattanooga. I think it's because of all the mountains.
It is, yeah.
I mean, Missouri, I got to have lots of land.
I have a double lot, but the upper lot is all wooded, which I love. And I don't know if you guys can see, but this is so picturesque up through here. It's just not decorated for Christmas. These houses probably are super insulated too. Oh, that may be the
Oh, mainly Bettis is here saying hi.
Howdy, howdy, welcome. Trying to do a Christmas light tour, but not finding a lot to look at.
Ooh, that's nice. Rico Stan says he has a little under an acre, but it's lakefront. That's an acre
nice.
on a lake is pretty awesome.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Okay. Up to the right here, maybe we'll see. They didn't have a lot of houses built last time. Are you cold up, Yazzie? Let's crank it up. Let's crank it up. It's really pretty the way the lights making it look. There's some kind of alien on their front porch. There's one of those Jeep pickup trucks right there. I was really excited about those, and I drove one, and I'm like, well, first of all, it wasn't any higher. The seat wasn't than a car seat. I needed something tall like this for the old man hip surgery stuff. That's pretty there. They've got a balcony over the front porch. I had a house in Jacksonville that I redid, and it had a balcony over the front porch like that. It was built in 1910. Really cool. All wood, 4 fireplaces.
Brianne would like to know how she can get one of your stickers, Bob.
Just give me your address. I'm on Instagram and what else? Facebook. So just give me your address. Got a bunch of them. I got one stack of them wet recently.
Oh, bummer.
But they're fine.
John Select Pet is asking, have you ever been to Rock City and looked out for Christmas?
Oh, yeah.
I've been there for St. Patrick's Day, and it was really cool.
Last time I was there was maybe 15 years ago. That Fat Man Squeeze is getting to be of more concern lately to me.
Oh, he said Rock City or Lookout Mountain for Christmas. I guess to see all the lights. I was thinking about the Rock City's decorations themselves. But
yeah, they used to really do it up. I don't know now if they do or not. That house is like my house. It's not as small as mine, but it's got the huge circular driveway. I'm not even going to embarrass myself and say how much it cost to pave my driveway a year ago. It had never been repaved. And it was awful. Yep.
Thirsty Rabbit says, hi, Bob.
Hey, Heath. How are things over in Australia?
Right now, he's just saying good day to a lot of people. Holy cow. I was way up on, I was in the middle of chat. I wasn't even at the bottom. Okay.
How many people are up in there? Oh, I see 52. Ed, you always bring people in, that's for sure.
Ram and Liz says, hello from Southeast India. Wow. I've never brought anybody from Southeast India. That's all you, Bob.
That must be somebody I've subscribed to recently. What was the name again?
Ram and Liz?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Like a week ago, I think. Well, awesome.
Oh, Rim, rather, not Ram. Rim.
Yeah, right. I remember the Liz. Yeah, I'm
My sister has some friends from India, and she invites them to all of her parties, and they bring some really cool food that you don't normally get to eat. So that's pretty fun.
I bet. You all right, Yazzie? Oh, this must be a dead end. If this is somebody's driveway. It's not. See, this is grown since I've been up here. What the heck? At least these houses are spread out. Oh, wow, that's pretty. It's really open in there. I'm whizzing by. Did you see Rico Stan's first stream yesterday, Ed?
I did not, unfortunately. But I subbed to him today, and I can't believe I wasn't subbed to him earlier. I was in Priscilla's chat as her mod, and I was telling people to sub to Rico Stan. And when I went to get the link from his page, I was like, oh my gosh, how am I not subbed to this guy? That was terrible. I'm sorry, Rico.
Well,
unless it was one of those cases where I got unsubbed.
Yeah, I found several of those lately. I think 7 the other day when I was checking. And I was just doing random looks, you know, and there was 7 I found.
Well, I know I was unsubbed from Diego because I go to Diego's page every week when I go to his live stream, and I was unsubbed. So maybe I was actually unsubbed or, taken off of Rico Stan. And maybe it's because I have like 900 subs that it takes some of my subs off.
Are you at 900 now?
No, I mean, that's how many people I'm subbed to. And I wonder if it thinks that I'm subbed to too many people.
No, it'll tell you and it won't let you sub anymore. I get that occasionally, and then I have to go through and make hard choices and take out like golfing, somebody that's never ever commented or liked that I know of, and I've been subbed to for 2 years, but I'll follow their videos and, occasionally comment on them, but if they don't mind, I mean, after 2 years, I have to make room for somebody else and fish or reptile or something. We didn't go down this road. Ooh, that wind's getting cool, Yazzie.
Well, I have a lot of subs from maybe if it's just somebody that likes to talk about Star Wars or crafts and things that just don't matter. I wouldn't mind losing those type of people, but I don't want to lose the fish people because they're
right.
This is our community.
Right. Well, it may make you do that. It started making me do it. I think when I got to like 14 or 1500, I'm like, what? And I screenshotted it and showed it to a couple. Uh-oh. Did you hear that, Yazzie? Did you hear him? So you better back off from this truck, Jack.
Atkins is wondering if you're lost.
Nope. I'm not. If I go, these are all dead ends. If I go back out, that's why I said I haven't been down this one yet. There's just no decorations back here. Dang. I guess their house payments are so high. Oh, he's going to be on your side now, Yazzie. Let me make sure that window's. I don't want you jumping out like Super Dog. Listen. There he is. See him up there? He's right up there. It's a big dog. Uh-oh. Hear him? Over there. Look over here. Over that side. It's a big old golden retriever. Over there, the other window. Look. Look right there. See in the back seat? Because he's so funny. He's sniffing. He's looking. The dog's right beside the car right there, Yazzie. Beside the truck. You're looking out my window. Look over there. Look
I was thinking it was a baby Wookiee also.
Let me show him. Look, let me hold you up. See,
they're wondering if that's baby Chewbacca in your car with you.
See, he's looking at you. I'm holding Yazzie up so he can see him. You see the puppy? He's wondering what we want. He's wondering what we want. I think he's been let out for his walk. Yeah. You see him? Uh-oh, the phone dinged. Yazzie doesn't like the ding. Yazzie doesn't
My
like
sister sent me about 8 text messages during this stream. It's driving me crazy.
Griffin just said something to our YouTube group that said new light.
Oh, Posibi, Posiwi, what mom wrote a Star Trek book. It's in the top 10 Star Trek books.
How about
or
that?
maybe it was a top 10 seller. I don't know if it's the top 10 Star Trek book or the top 10 seller. But that's still pretty nifty.
It is.
My mom isn't a nerd at all. I was going to say a Trekkie or a Star Wars person. She hates it all. I took her to, I begged her to take me to Return of the Jedi, and all she did was complain about the Ewoks. She said it was so stupid with those little bears. It was like, oh, that's all you watched in the whole movie was the bears.
Ian may be right. I think we're headed toward the entrance still. Well, I'm kind of a little disappointed, guys. Kinda. I should have saved my neighborhood for last. Maybe.
Hey guys, I'll talk all the Star Trek stuff and Star Wars stuff on a different stream. I don't want to bog Bob down with that stuff.
I can't see anything. If that's what they want to talk about, it doesn't matter to me. You know me, I just go with whatever. Last week I taught them how to get things approved for insurance if you work for an insurance company that the member didn't have benefits for. So
Hey, Rob from AA Aquatic Aesthetics says hi, Bob, since he's watching.
Hey, Rob. Howdy, howdy.
I can't wait till I get to go see Rob again.
That was the turn into my subdivision, so just going to ride out some of the little houses that I passed earlier that had some of them had some cool decorations. We've still got about 15, 14 minutes. Is Rob 93 going tonight?
That's Thursday night. This is
Thank
Sunday.
you. That's the reason I always have you help me on Sunday too. Jesus.
Oh, it's quite all right.
The other day I couldn't remember something at all, and it was just crazy. And I was like, I started to get so upset with myself, and I'm like, no, it's gonna be like this now. So you can't be getting upset. You're doing what you can. And I'm starting to understand the little things that little old people do, you know, like to hide that they can't remember stuff, or that, I'm starting to figure out the stuff they do, acting like they're looking at something else, or, to buy thinking time. I do that, giving away the secrets. There may be some people in here that relate to that. Everybody's coming home. But I think this one's cute. I really, really do. I think they did a real good job on that.
Oh, they did.
The brick is that
Rob from Aquatic Aesthetics said that he has a 4-figure fish order coming in due on Tuesday.
A 4-figure, like
so,
10,
over $1,000 worth of fish.
What would have to be 10,000?
Well, 10,000 would be 5 figures. So 4 figures could be 1,000.
Right. Yeah, and that one I can blame on the stroke. I honestly can't hardly even pay bills anymore.
It's okay.
Yeah, but it is the stroke. They tell me that because I'm like, why can't I do numbers? Why can't I math?
Monster Fish Girl says Daniken Aquatics is up next.
Daniken's at 9. Yeah, okay. Oh, Brienne Farrell, that's who we're talking about. I see her. Can I email Bob my address? When will the stickers be mailed? Well, Brienne, they won't be mailed immediately, but I do have to mail some packages out. That's nice. Oh, people are behind me. Like, look at this fool. I'm gonna turn off and get on the side road. I'm gonna head back home anyway.
Brienne would like to have your email, but I don't know if you want your email.
She has my
cool.
email. She was in Rackstream a few months ago and was asking a lot of questions, and so I gave her my email in the stream, and said she could email me, but it was about salt and some other things. She's starting up a salt tank too right now. She's emailed me recently.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, well, I don't know everything, but I'll give her advice, in my opinion or my experience has been. But so she has it. Yeah, you can email to. I started to say I'm going to be sending Punchy Paints and Anthony's Fishy Friends and Mr. Fish Sir something in the mail, and I think 1 or 2 other people have messaged for stickers. So maybe I'll get some of it sent tomorrow. The stickers would be the easiest to do, wouldn't it? Huh. Yep.
Yeah, I'll be mailing out stickers probably at the end of the week. I have a doctor's appointment on Tuesday, just like my normal doctor, and I'm hoping that they let me come in and see him because I'm supposed to be on this stupid quarantine until like the end of the week. But I never got the flu, or
Right.
So I don't want to miss this doctor's appointment.
We have 2 of our volunteers that are on quarantine. One of them got their results back and it was negative, but the other one didn't have insurance, so had to do the health department 3 to 5 days. And they're a couple, and they do a lot besides being there. It's well, you met Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
One day you were there, and Tyler But anyway, her mother is a teacher, and so she tested positive for it. So they were getting tested. I actually was lost there for a minute. I was further down than I thought I was. So we're almost back to my subdivision. This is the way I go to the arc and come back. So we're good. Oh, I zoomed past that one. Oh, I didn't think about that subdivision. We probably had enough lights. If people want more, I'll do another one another day. It gets dark so early, I could even do one on a Wednesday or next Sunday. Well, actually, Haley's going to be up next Sunday. We've kind of flipped who was going what week. It's hard to keep up with, but I wasn't feeling it last week, so she went with it. And so I said, it's really your week this week. But she let me know that she said kind of a family emergency or crisis or something. And I said, good, because, well, I'll do it because there was a nice recliner back there by the road. But anyway, so she should be next week. So we reset it. It's a good time. We don't want to lose it, that's for sure. And if she ever decides she doesn't want to do it, then I'll pick up both and think about giving up Wednesday.
Back when this is kind of a silly story, but as you talk about that recliner, back when I lived in St. Louis, my friend, he joined the Air Force so he could go see the world. And after he got through his boot camp, they said, okay, we selected your choices down. And they said, you have a choice of Scott Air Force or someplace in Ohio. And everything he picked was overseas. So he ended up picking Scott Air Force Base, which is basically St. Louis. And when he moved out of his apartment, we had to get rid of all of his furniture. And there was this one house that always had like 4 recliners in their front yard that they would sit on during the day. And so we drove the recliner there at 3 a.m. and put it next to the other 4.
Oh my God. Well, they probably appreciated that. Yeah.
It was just so much fun.
I bet they appreciated that.
Oh, I hope so. That'd be funny. And then they can invite a friend over.
One of my neighbors, they didn't have it going just then, but not in this subdivision, but on the way in had like one of those fire pits flaming up. And I have one of those things. I've had it, I bet, a year. I got it last autumn to put on the deck, and sit out there. I'm going to put that thing together and start using it. Sitting in my garage in the box. Probably 4 screws to put it together. And there's the
house. Wow.
Could have bought.
Rob at Aquatic Aesthetics said that he has a new member of management at the store. He's promoted Andrew. Yeah, he's awesome. Promoted Andrew to assistant manager.
Oh, that's awesome.
That is.
Andrew does a great job.
Yep, and he cut his hair last time I saw him, and that's probably what got him the promotion.
Could be, because Rob doesn't like that long hair.
Nope, not on anybody else.
Right. Got the ponytail. Got the ponytail.
I wish I had that much hair.
I know, I need to get mine cut. I was thinking about getting it cut all off, and everybody, including Rico Stam, people are like, no, don't do that.
Yeah, if you've got hair, don't cut it off. I wish I had hair.
Now, this is sad. Look at this. There's my mower, which I won't be using anymore this year, but Ozzy, we're back at your house. Aquarium stashed out here, and they're all in the dining room and the kitchen. Shipping boxes ready to go. Those are all ready to put fish in. Yep. Just looks like junk, but to us fish keepers.
Oh, yeah.
Yazzie,
I
you're
keep
home?
all my boxes.
It's weird. It's showing my phone number up on the, well, of course, because I'm using my phone. There's my number. Showed that for a second. Ed showed my number once.
I
you, Ed?
did. Terrible. I was excited that Bob called me during a live stream.
Yeah, I kind of brought that on myself, didn't I? That coffee is good.
Rob says that he hasn't paid for a haircut in 20 years. Neither have I. No, actually, that's not true. My hair all started falling out after I donated the kidney. And that was about 14 years ago.
Yeah,
like,
sometimes, yeah. I see that.
I had hair, and it just all came out like at 37. Bummer.
Hey, Chewy. I didn't know Chewy was there.
Oh, hey, Chewy.
Huh. Trying to decide what I was going to do. Oh, yeah, try to turn it back around without pushing the wrong button. Yazzie's tired now. He's worn out. Yep.
It was all that barking.
That big dog scared him. It didn't. Yazzie, let's get some light up in here. Here's a little bit. Here's a little bit. Where's the Yazzie? Ed's on there. Show me turtleneck. Show me turtleneck. Oh. He had so many compliments on his reindeer sweater the other day in Petco and after Petco. He's a good boy.
That was a good video. You just ended it too quick.
Yeah,
it was really fun. You were just focusing on just Rico, and it was kind of neat seeing what a dog sees, or, I don't know. I just like that. That was kind of a neat video angle.
She's the manager, and I talked to her for quite a while as soon as I ended about the mice. That's why I cut it off, because we're starting to talk about how many he eats a week and all that. And I wasn't sure I wanted that on there anyway, but I really push it by video, and they really ask people not to, but they let me usually. And I think probably the young lady that met us up front sicked her on me, because I told her I wanted to get some mice, but she might have just got her to help me. Hey, Ness. Howdy, howdy. She calls me
I was
Bob.
just about to say, she said hi. Yeah. I guess you can read it now.
I can. I'm stopped. Yeah. There's S. Yeah, I'm going to have to feed the snake another mouse tonight. It hasn't been quite a fish streams. Tennessee H2O. Ed, he is near Knoxville. I forget what town.
Yeah, we'll have to meet him someday.
Yeah, I can't remember his name, or if I even knew it, I can't remember it, but he's a real nice guy. And I thought that we might meet up with him at Ponds and Plants. In fact, we were talking in a stream comments. I can't remember if it was his or mine, but anyway, I said that would be a good place for the three of us to meet up. And James could come too if he wants. I think he lives this side of Knoxville, so. Yazzie's like, why aren't we getting out? Yazzie. All right, what time is it now? I think it must be
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. It says right there on the dash. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Wished it had turned out. Just wanted to throw this out. Ozzy's mom from All in Tanks is in a bad way too. If people follow them on Instagram or Facebook, give them a shout. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. See you, Rob. Let's see. I want him to answer it. Sand Creek Aquatics too. I want him to answer. Are you talking about me, Brianne? Lord have mercy. What are they talking about? There's Brandon, Maple Street, AJ Kelly, Posiwi.
I know
There's
Brianne asked about, she was wondering about being a mod on your channel, how you
oh,
pick your mods. I don't know if that was what they're talking about.
I see that up there now. Brianne, the mods are people that I know personally, and they're people that I've been friends with on YouTube for a while. So that's how. But yeah, definitely, I would consider you when I need some. I don't need any right now, and I'm not one of those people that didn't mean to say it like that. I'm not a person that has a bunch of mods. I think they serve a great purpose, and that you dilute it, um, by everybody being a mod or half the people being a mod. So yeah, I saw it, Amy. Thank you. But yeah, there's several people here. Thank you, Rico Stan, that are members, but they're not mods because I want them to enjoy being members. And I do have one or two that are members and mods. So Ed, you're not a mod, are you? Or are you?
Nope, but I'm a member. See?
Stay there. But yeah, the reason is not as I always go through whatever we're in, StreamYard, and I can't make him a mod from here. So
Oops. I tried to type some. Well, I am not a very good mod because I don't know how to do anything. Let's see. I couldn't even say hi, guys. There it is.
but yeah, along that line, Congo Rants, Rico Stan always types Congo Rants. It's the way it defaults and he leaves it. I've had it do that to me a couple of times. But Brandon, yeah, on Maple Street Aquatics, he and Ness are starting to get back into doing bids and stuff, and they have a really unique setup downstairs in their basement. It's all cold water tanks, so go check it out. They just did a live stream, I think their first the other day, and it was awesome. The hour went by like 15 minutes. Nothing like a Christmas light tour that didn't really happen. All right, guys.
Oh, it was fun, Bob.
Let's go ahead and get out of here. And thank you all for coming. And like Ed said, Daniken is next, or probably has already started. So Yazi says hi, and he'll see you next time. That's Yazi's Paul. Thank you, Ed. Thank you, Super
Oh, my pleasure.
Chatters. And thank everybody for hanging out with us. Much appreciated. Good night. Thank you, Rounded Rob. Thank you, Sandy. Thank you, Amy. Talk to you soon, Ed.